topic, literals. So literals can also be termed as values. These are basically those values that we store in different variables or identifiers. Now there are 5 different types. The first one is string literals, then is numeric literals, boolean literals, special literal none, and literal collections. Coming to the string literals, there are different ways that we can define a string, or we can initialize a string variable. As you can see here, examples have been given. It's in single quotes, double quotes, and can write strings in triple quotes as well. Let me just show one example. I'm using an online Python compiler here. I'll just print hello world. So I've been using single quote, double quote, and triple quotes to print hello world. Now as we can see, for printing the values of A, B, and C, I'm getting the output as hello world in single quotes. So by default, the output is always in single quotes, but you can initialize the value of the variables in single quote, double quotes, or triple quotes. So all the 3 types are valid in Python. Now here we are going to talk about escape sequences. There are some characters that cannot be typed directly from the keyboard, which is known as non-graphic characters, and we can use a combination of certain other characters to perform the function of these non-graphic characters, which are known as escape sequences. So if you look at this table, the first column is of escape sequences. Next column, that is the second column, is the non-graphic character. That means if I don't want to type in backslash, I can simply write double slash in place of that. So this double slash will function like a backslash. If I don't want to write single quote, I can write backslash single quote. So that will be equivalent to a single quote. So these are known as different escape sequences, and these are non-graphic characters. Again, the third column and fourth column is another set of escape sequence and the non-graphic characters. So you can just go through it. I'll move on to the next topic, which is string types in Python. Now, strings are usually of 2 types. One is known as single line strings and the other is known as multiline strings. It's the strings that we can create by enclosing text in single quotes or double quotes are known as single line strings. As the example given here, text 1 equal to hello there. Now, this line is actually going to give an error. I'll show how we can get over the problem. So if I write here hello, if you notice that every time we write a command, there is this command prompt sign, and just beside that we need to write our command. So in this case, I am just writing text equal to hello. I have opened single quotes, I have written hello, but I have not closed the quotes, and I'll try to go on to the next line and continue. This gives an error. Text equal to hello, syntax error, end of line. EOL means end of line while scanning string literal. That means the end of line has not been reached. Quotation mark indicates that the string is closed. I'm going to show you how you can write multiline strings. So let's say I write hello and I want to continue in the next line. So what did I do? I wrote hello, then I gave a backslash. I came to the next line. See, it does not give any error. If I write text, it will print hello world, but without space. Now if I want to include a space, I can simply write the same thing and include a space here. And then if I write text, say I'll get hello world with space. Now there's a little thing here. As I'm using an online compiler, it's showing 3 dots in the next line. If you do the same thing in idle interactive mode, usually these dots are not shown, and you get to type right from the beginning of the line. These are actually known as multiline strings, which we have in the next topic. That Multiline strings basically means that if you write a sentence, let's just imagine you're writing a paragraph and you reach the end of the line and you need to move on to the next line. In that case, you can either add a backslash like this, which will not give you any error and you'll get the output as you have written. Or another way is to type the text in triple quotation marks. So I'll show this as well. So if I write text1 equal to hello world, and then if I print text1, run it, yeah, this is what I'm going to get as output, hello world, hi there. Now if you do the same thing in interactive mode or the shell mode, you are supposed to get the same output. Somehow this online compiler is not working properly, but you can definitely try it in idle interactive mode and it's bound to work. So basically, if you're writing any comments or you want to write a long paragraph, in such cases, multiline strings are really helpful. In fact, here's an example given. We can write like this, str1 equal to hello world, there I come, cheers. Or we can write it like this. In fact, we can also use quotation. We can use single quotes, like triple single quotes, or we can use triple quotations as well. Talking about string, another topic is size. We can also find the size of a string. So basically this topic is given in the book of Sumita Arora because you can expect output based questions where you'll have to find the size of the string. So for that, it's important that we know how to find out the size of a particular string. Some examples have been given, like the first one is double slash. Now this double slash is actually an escape sequence which works equivalent to that of a backslash. Now backslash is a single character, right? So the size of this one will be 1. The next one is ABC within single quotes. Now we can see 3 different characters, so obviously the size will be 3. Next one has backslash A and B. This backslash A is again another escape sequence which will be treated as one single character, and B is another character, so total the size is 2. Next one, Seema's pen. So if you start calculating, if we start counting from the first character, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Till A, it's 5. This backslash single quote is again an escape sequence whose size will be 1. So this will be 6. S will be 7. There is a space which will be calculated as a single character. So 8. Then PEN has 3 characters. So 8 plus 3, 11. The size is 11. Next one, AMAs. Here A, M, Y are to be counted as single characters. Apostrophe will not be counted and S will be counted again as another single character. So the total size will be 4. In case of multiline strings, there is a bit of a difference between them. Like while calculating size, the end of line character at the end of the line is also counted in the size. They have given 2 examples here. str3 equal to triple quotes A, then enter, B, then enter, then C. In case of str3, the size is 5. Why? Because it's starting with A, which is one character. The enter or end of line is calculated as another character. So 2 characters in this line, 2 characters in this line, and C. So total 5 characters. But if we are using backslash, then this backslash will not be counted as a character. So look at this example, str4 equal to A backslash B backslash and then C. Here the size will be 3 because the backslashes are not counted as characters. If we want to find the length of a string in our program, then we can do that easily using the len keyword. It works somewhat like this. Let's say I write len, hello. See, I'll get the size of the string printed. So here there are 5 characters here, so we are getting the output as 5.